first thing I want to say to you is what you don't know can be your greatest asset if you have the courage to let it be. So if you don't have experience in it and you have an idea about it, if you know, so often we'll say to ourselves, well, I didn't go to school for that, or I don't have a degree in that, or why would I be the one to cut off feet of my pantyhose and take down an industry when there's billions, you know, billion-dollar companies. So, but what I didn't know actually worked in my advantage. But I had to have the courage to say, don't keep talking to myself and say, try it anyway, try it anyway. Maybe you are the one that knows. Maybe you are the one that knows. And so that will ensure that you're different and do it differently. And every part of the Spanx process, I did it very differently, and it was because I didn't know how it was supposed to be done. So honor that in yourself. Don't second guess yourself and let that beat yourself up. Turn to it and go, this is cool, this is an asset. And then the next thing I would say is it's really important to differentiate yourself. I say that more than anything. You've got to get to the point and you've got to give the what's in it for them very concisely and very quickly. So with differentiating yourself, I'll use an example. I always say you've got to differentiate. You've got to tell the person or the world why you're unique and why you're different very clearly and concisely. Then you have to let them know why you're unique and different in comparison to other options they may have. And then you need to let them know why that matters to them. So I'll use my own journey and just give you the example. I also say it's really important to sell the problem you're solving, not just the product. So I'll take my Spanx. So when I first invented Spanx, if I were to plug in this equation and how important it was, the first thing I said to the buyer or anybody, if I was in the media, if I got a chance to be on the news, I would say, do you have, you know how women have things hanging in their closet that we have no idea what to wear under? And then they would nod. And so I immediately started with the problem, creating the problem that I'm now about to solve. Then I would say, and then you know how our undergarment options, they're not that great. You have regular underwear that leaves a panty line that you can see, or these very thick, heavy-duty girdles that are too thick under your beautiful clothes or your nice slacks and leave lines on your legs. Okay? Then I've just given them the options that are dysfunctional, and then I tell them, well, I've just invented this product, and look what it does. It meets in the middle of the options that are out there, and here's why it's going to be important to you. Here's why it's going to matter. You're going to be able to wear white. You're going to be able to wear cream. You're finally going to be able to wear all the fabrics in your closet that you don't wear anymore, and you're going to look amazing. You're going to have no lines. So then I would give the what's in it for them. But that's just a quick example, and I like to start with the problem that I'm solving. Right. Have them just sort of invest in it with you, and then why the other options aren't so great. People need to know from you, you're the only one that can do it, why you're their best choice.